everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me Hema Subramanian. Now I've made several paneer dishes. I'll give you a couple of links in the description. You can check it out. Adding to that list is another wonderful paneer dish. This is malai paneer. So malai is nothing but the cream that forms on top of the milk when we boil it, and all the richness from the gravy is going to come from that malai, that is the cream. So why wait? Let's get started and check it out. So first we're going to make the malai, that is the cream. For this I've taken 2 liters of full fat milk. So we're going to boil the milk on low flame. So as you keep simmering the milk, you'll get a lovely thick layer of cream that forms on top. So as and when the cream forms, just using a spoon or a spatula, gently remove the cream and keep it aside. So I've taken about 1 cup of cream here, that is the malai from the milk. So once you have about a cup or so, transfer it to the mixer jar and pulse it a few times till it becomes nice and creamy. This fresh and creamy malai is done. Pour it into a cup and keep it aside. To the pan, add about 2 to 3 teaspoons of oil. Add 2 medium-sized onions thinly sliced, 2 green chilies cut up, a piece of ginger chopped, about 10 cashew nuts. Saute the onions till they are about golden color. Once the onions have turned to a golden color, add about 2 large tomatoes sliced. Saute the tomatoes for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, turn off the stove, cool the mixture completely. The sauteed onions and tomatoes have cooled down. Transfer it to a mixer jar and grind it to a nice fine paste. Add a little water and grind it to a nice fine paste. To the same pan, add about 2 teaspoons of ghee and 2 teaspoons of oil. To the pan, add half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons chili powder, 1 teaspoon cumin powder, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoons garam masala powder, and add about 1 teaspoon of salt. Cook the spice powders for a few seconds. Keeping the flame on low, add the ground paste. Add a little water to the mixer jar and wash out all the excess masala paste that's sticking to the jar. Pour it into the pan and mix everything well. Let this simmer for about 5 minutes. Next, add the fresh malai that we just prepared. Mix it in. You can see this malai is going to make the gravy very rich and creamy. Just adding about half teaspoon of sugar just to balance the flavors. I'm going to dilute the gravy just a little bit by adding about 1/4 cup of water. Close the pan and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, you can see the oil is beginning to separate. I've taken about 400 grams of fresh paneer for this recipe. I've cut it into nice large cubes. Add the paneer pieces to the gravy and mix it all together. So you can see the malai paneer curry is coming together beautifully. So I'm going to add some crushed kasuri methi to enhance the flavors a little more. Mix everything well. Close the pan and simmer for another 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you can see the paneer is cooked beautifully. The aroma is amazing. The malai paneer curry is done. Make sure you serve this rich, creamy and delicious malai paneer nice and hot with some nice chapati or roti by the side.